So a brand offered me $1 million to do a post. It's great money. Like, let me ask Kanye how he feels about it. And he's like, no, babe, I really don't want you to do that.
She did it not knowing whether Kanye was going to give her back that money, but she did it anyway. That is a huge sacrifice. Normal day I won't do this, but because of you I'm going to do this. This is what sacrifice is, like, in simple terms. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Philomina Moses Lawson. If you're seeing me for the very first time, you're absolutely welcome. Thank you for clicking. Please, this is a good time to hit the subscription button. Thank you. If you're a regular viewer, you know I love you so very much with all of my heart. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. Without further ado, let us dive into what I have for you for today. So I'm going to be talking about sacrificing in a relationship, or the role that sacrifice has to play in a successful relationship. So first of all, I want to start by saying that every successful relationship that you see out there, there is somebody that is actively sacrificing for the relationship to work. It may be the both parties, but it may be one person. So for something to be of success, then there is somebody or someone amongst both of them in a relationship, in this case, that is deliberately putting themselves in a particular position just to give the person a better position, if you get what I mean. Now, let me define what sacrifice means from the dictionary. So this one says here, to intentionally give up a piece in order to improve one's position on the board. I like this definition, but let me also read this other definition. It says to give away something of value, to get at least a possibility of gaining something else of value, such as self-respect, trust, love, freedom, prosperity, or to avoid an even greater loss. Now, see, let me explain. I know it sounds really, really cumbersome, but let me explain what I'm talking about here in this case. I'm going to start by sharing a story. I don't know if I'm going to insert this clip before or after this particular section that I'm talking about now, but then this story is the story of a popular celebrity, Kanye West, and Kim Kardashian. Of course, they are married, or they were married. At the time where they were married, Kanye West had launched his own designer's brand, clothing brand. I think it's Yeezy. So Kim Kardashian was, of course, marketing for him, doing promo for him and all those kinds of things, putting on his designs and everything. And then she said a brand reached out to her and asked her to do a post. And this brand offered her $1 million US. Fam, that is a lot of money. We're talking about hundreds of millions of naira if you convert it to Nigerian currency. Even for them, is a lot of money. And then she said, she was like, okay, sounds good. And they told her that she was going to knock out, you know, easy. So she said, let her talk to Kanye West about it and then see what he has to say. And then when she spoke with Kanye told her, see, please, can you not do this? Like, do not take this offer. She was like, this is a lot of money. He said, please just do this. Don't take the offer. And then she said the next week was Mother's Day. And then he sent flowers. He was not in town. He sent flowers. By the time she opened the flowers, she saw an envelope. And in the envelope, she saw a check of $1 million. And of course, she saw a note that said, thank you for always supporting me and everything. Thank you for all the times that you didn't post all those other things. You know, this is the money that they could have paid her for that. She did it not knowing whether Kanye was going to give her back that money, but she did it anyway. That is a huge sacrifice. Now, when we talk about huge sacrifice, yes, he might have given her the $1 million, and it looked like it's about the money at the time, because the major thing for her was that, okay, this is a lot of money. But then let's also understand that this is also her career. The more she expands her reach, the brands she works with, the brands she worked for, you know, all those kind of things, it also keeps her relevant in her space. That's the celebrity space, influencing space, or whatever it is. But then she turned it down because her husband wanted her to, you know. And this is Kim Kardashian. You get what I mean? Like, this is Kim Kardashian. He also went ahead, to give her a percentage of this brand. Like, she owns a percentage of it in that same Mother's Day package, you know. So I'm just saying that this is what she gained by just giving that sacrifice. Sacrifice is not something that should come easy for you. Like, it's not going to be easy when you are making the choice or the decision. It's going to be very, very difficult. I'm telling you, like, this is a lot. This is a lot. but let me just do it because I want to gain something valuable. So for you, gaining something valuable might just be, okay, that I made him happy, like at least I gave him rest of mind, like peace, that I'm not knocking off his brand and I'm just here for him with his brand. You know, it could just mean that, but look how little it seems, like look how little it sounds, but for her it was a lot. She could have said no, and of course Kanye will not leave her because you went to support another brand. Of course it's not going to leave her because of that, but she understood that, see, this other person means more to me. What this person is going to feel or how he's going to feel about this thing that I'm going to do means more to me than the $1 million or that I'm working with many brands, you know. So this is what sacrifice is. Sister, brother, if Kim Kardashian can reject $1 million, like, who the fuck are you? Don't look wise. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Better give me the ginger. Anyways, if you get what I mean, I'm just saying that there is nobody that is above sacrifice. So this brings me to the point, so my Nigerian brothers and sisters, in fact, so people at large, sacrificing for your partner is not a big deal. It's not like you are putting yourself under, because I've been there and I understand this kind of things, because, you know, when you start feeling like, oh, I'm just letting go of my dreams, I'm just letting go of my ambitions, I'm just letting go of everything that I have because of this love. No, I can't do it. Why is he not the one that will leave? Why is she not the one that should leave? Why should I be the one to do it? Why do I have to be the one to bend all the time? Sis, bro, like, it doesn't really matter if you really love and care about your partner. If you care about your marriage, your relationship, you want it to work. It may look like you are the only one that is sacrificing, but if you know that the person that you're sacrificing for is worth it, then why not? If not, now Kanye and Kim Kardashian, now they've even split. Okay, they are no more in the marriage, they've divorced. So now in this case, now after sacrificing $1 million for him, after refusing to work with a brand, now they've even scattered, the marriage has scattered. Please, oh, think about yourself first. No, when you are in that relationship at that time, how you are feeling, everything, give it all away, which is why it's important to choose your partner wisely. If you're choosing somebody that you don't think that you can give up stuff for, this person you are choosing to be your partner is not somebody that you have said, I can give my life to this person or for this person. I can give up anything for this person. If that person, you don't trust the person enough, you don't love the person enough, or you cannot do life with the person enough to give some kind of heavy sacrifices. Now, when I'm talking about sacrifices, heavy ones, you know, the type that would just say, you know what, quit that job and then let's go abroad and go and start all over. But then you want to be in Nigeria, you know, all those kind of sacrifices. If you know that it's somebody that you cannot just make huge sacrifices for, then what's the point? Like, what's the point? Why are you in that? Why are you even going on that journey with the person? So these days we have people who are just living selfish lives, like deliberately saying, see, it's me first, I put me first, I love myself, oh, self-love, self this, self that. Nobody is stopping you from loving yourself. Of course, I know where to draw the line. Like, there's some kind of sacrifices that you cannot give. Like, somebody will just tell you, oh, we are poor, honey, come, let's use your womb and do ritual, you know, so that we're going to be rich. You're not going to have children. I know that all those kind of sacrifices, they are going beyond normal, where they're already taking something that is of, like, something that is that detrimental to you, and you know that is something that you want. All those kind of diabolic things, all those things, maybe that's going too much. But I'm just saying that if somebody is saying, do this for me, then do it because you love the person and trust the person. So I'm not here to talk about how some people just request some kind of dangerous request, like, no, I want you to stop working, come and be my housewife and just be taking care of the house and the children. You know, if that is something that you can deal with and it's not anything to you, you could. If you want to be a trophy wife, in fact, I know a lot of people that want to be trophy wives in recent times. So you can, you know, if it's a sacrifice for you, you could do it if that is what it is for you. But if not, then I know that some of all those ones are really, really tough. But even if it's for a period of time, I heard about a lady that was was sharing how where she was working before, she had a good job, great job, but she had to quit to take care of her children because she had 2 kids at the time, and it was looking like she couldn't meet up. Different house helps coming, going, everything was just looking like her home was falling apart because of work. So she had to decide that, you know what, I like my job, I love making money, but then because of my family, because of my home, I think the best thing for me to do at this time is to quit my job and just focus on my home. And that was what she did. And she did that for a period of like 3 years or so when she was able to master everything. Then she started looking for a new job. Now, that's her. That's her decision. And that was what she had to do at the time. And she has done it. And she was the one sharing this story. And she has come out to say that she has gotten herself a good job. Now she's doing well. Yes, not the old job, but then she's doing well in her new career. And everything is just okay. In fact, she was coming to speak. So you can imagine how relevant and how impactful she is at the time. So right now, what I'm trying to talk to you guys about is that, see, no matter how little sacrifices can be, it is important for a successful relationship. Okay, so for you, it may be something like as small as putting off AC or putting on AC, all those kind of things. That is where it starts. Yes, you do not like AC, your partner likes AC. Okay, you are the partner that likes AC. Oh yeah, put it at say 25 instead of putting it off entirely. And you too, that is the one that doesn't like AC, understand that okay, 25 is a good number instead of asking the person to put it off entirely. But if it gets to the point where you have to put it off entirely, do not go to another room, sleep in that same room. That is what sacrifice is. So it doesn't have to be so big, but then just little things here and there that that, see, on a normal day I won't do this, but because of you I'm going to do this. This is what sacrifice is, like in simple terms. On a normal day, this is something I'm not supposed to accept, but because of you, the love I have for you, because of this thing that we share, then let's make it work. So yeah, that is what it is. Please let me know in the comment section if you have had to sacrifice anything for your partner before. Let me know what it was and let me know how it turned out. If you are in a relationship right now and you are finding it difficult to sacrifice, it doesn't mean you are weaker or makes you smaller. It is just something that happens in every successful relationship. And also, if this was helpful to you, please also comment in the comment section, leave a comment, share this video to your friends, subscribe if you're yet to subscribe, and I'm going to see you on my next one. Hope this was helpful. Bye guys.
So a brand offered me $1 million to do a post on, some of their clothing. And they typically, I don't want to say who the brand is, but they typically
knock off easy.
So I said, you know what? It's great money. Like, let me ask Kanye how he feels about it. And he's like, no, babe, I really don't want you to do that. It's like, let's focus. Understandable, but that's a lot of money. How are you going to ask? That's a lot of money. So Mother's Day was like the next week. So Mother's Day comes and he happened to be recording out of town. And I get, my flowers and whatever. And then I get an envelope delivered to the door. And I was like, so I opened the envelope and it's $1 million check. And it was a note saying, thank you for always supporting me and not posting. And then in the rest of the envelope, it was a contract to be an owner of Yeezy, to have my percentage.